All right, so now we have Mrs. McKeon's class with 2 stories. Get your hands on your knees, and here we go. Once upon a time, a lion was sleeping in the forest. Suddenly, the lion heard something. A mouse scurried across the floor of the forest. The lion trapped the mouse. And the lion said, "Now I've got you." And the mouse said, "No, lion, no. Now I'll eat you. No, lion, no. Why shouldn't I? Someday, maybe I can help you." And the lion said, "You help me? Ha, ha, ha." The lion lifted his paw as he laughed, and the mouse ran away. And the lion said, "Huh? Oh, well, easy come, easy go." And the lion went back to sleep. But a few days later, the lion was walking in the forest, and the lion was singing, "Nothing like being a lion, lying around all day." But the lion didn't see the hunter's net. The net trapped the lion, and the lion said, "Help, help, help." And the mouse said, "Lion, you're trapped in a net." And the lion said, "Help, help, help. The hunter will kill you. Help, help, help. But I can save you with my teeth." The mouse chewed through the net. The lion jumped out. The lion was saved. Hooray! And the lion said, "I laughed at you, mouse. You thought I was too small. But now I understand," everybody, "it doesn't matter how big or how small, any one being can help us all." And that's the first story that they had. Okay, grab a seat. And now we'll do Mrs. McKeon's class, original class fable, never heard before. Here we go, everybody, hands on your knees. And once upon a time, there was many animals roamed under the savannah sun. Elephants stomped. Giraffes stretched their necks. Lizards lounged. Cranes strutted their stuff. And hyenas howled with laughter. And whenever there were lions and leopards, the animals ran away. Everything in the savannah was just right. But then a diamond factory was built. Robots worked in that factory. Every day they started up fancy machines, nice and big. Whir, gung, 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 whir, plunk, plunk, whir, gung, 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 whir, plunk, plunk. The animals wondered what was happening, and they looked through the factory windows. They saw big robots moving around. They heard the fancy machines. Whir, gung, 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 whir, plunk, plunk, whir, gung, 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 whir, plunk, plunk. The animals leaned on the windows to see better. Some robots smashed rocks. Some robots tossed the smashed rocks. Other robots caught those smashed rocks, and they placed them into the fancy machines. Whir, gung, 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 whir, clunk, clunk, whir, gung, 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 whir, clunk, clunk. The animals leaned in further to get a better look. They saw shiny diamonds. The animals all watched everything through the windows. The elephant said, "Look at that." The giraffe said, "That's useless." The lizard said, "That's silly." The crane said, "That's boring." The hyenas howled with laughter. And all the animals said, "Diamonds are useless and small. Diamonds are useless and small." Then the window broke. The animals ran away. Not much later, 3 of the robots escaped from the factory through the broken window. One carried a sack of big diamonds on its back. The robots walked into the savannah. The animals were curious and followed. Tip-toe, tip-toe, tip-toe. Then the robots stopped and emptied the sack of diamonds on the ground. The first robot was a diamond smasher. The robot raised its big metal hands and brought them down on the diamonds. Smash, smash, smash. The animals covered their ears. The elephant said, "Ow!" The giraffe said, "Ow!" The lizard said, "It hurts." The crane said, "Wow!" The hyenas whispered with laughter. And all the animals said, diamonds are useless and small. Diamonds are useless and small. Then the second robot picked up the smashed diamonds and threw them. Throw, throw, throw. But the robot also grabbed dirt. It threw the diamonds. It threw the dirt. It got into all the animals' eyes. The animals rubbed their eyes. The elephant said, ow! The giraffe said, ouch! The lizard said, the crane said, the hyenas whispered with laughter, and the animals said, diamonds are useless and small. Diamonds are useless and small. Their eyes teared and the tears dripped onto the ground, turning the dusty earth to mud. Now the animals had muddy paws. Yuck! The animals wiped their paws. Yuck! The animals licked their claws. Yuck! The animals said, diamonds are useless and small. Diamonds are useless and small. While they were rubbing and wiping, the third robot did its job. The robot caught the diamonds, catch, 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 and placed them on the ground, one after another. The animals saw the diamonds on the ground. They looked good to eat. The elephants reached for the diamonds with their trunks. The giraffes stretched their necks. The lizards crawled onto the diamonds. The cranes bent down their heads. The hyenas grabbed them with their paws and they howled with laughter. The animals tried to eat them, but the diamonds were tasteless. They hurt their teeth and tongues. The elephant said, ow! The giraffe said, ouch! The lizard said, it hurts! The crane said, the hyenas whispered with laughter, and the animals said, diamonds are useless and small. Diamonds are useless and small. The diamonds hurt them so much that the animals spit out the diamonds. They spit them this way and that. Pit-doo, pit-doo, pit-doo. They spit the diamonds into the air as far from them as the diamonds could get. They were mad. Their ears hurt. Their eyes hurt. Their mouths hurt. Their bodies were muddy. Everything on the savannah was definitely not just right. So the animals crept up on the robots. They circled them. They herded them back into the factory. The elephant broke branches off a tree and made a wooden fence against the window so they couldn't escape again. The animals were tired and dirty and had terrible toothaches, except for the crane who had a beefcake. It was late in the day, so the animals curled up in the savannah and went to sleep. In the middle of the night, an elephant woke up and saw something it had never seen before. It woke up the other elephants. And the elephants woke up the giraffes. And the giraffes woke up the lizards. The lizards woke up the cranes. And the cranes woke up the hyenas. They all looked up and stared at every diamond they spit into the air had floated up to the useless small diamonds that they spit into the air had turned into sparkling stars and constellations. And you know what else? The animals saw something amazing. They saw the shapes of different animals up in the sky. And that's how the animals learned that all things, even the smallest, are not useless. All things have beauty waiting to be found. And that's how it's been ever since, on the savannah and everywhere. And that's what makes everything just right. And that's their second story. Take a bow, Miss McKee and class. Stand up and take a bow.